Well, people, when I created this video earlier, October 28th, 2025, it's Tuesday. Let's say it together. Praise God, for whom all blessings flow. When I created this video earlier, there were a few things that began to bug me in relation to future past. Many of you all know by now that I have said that the powers deal with future past. And that if we are being guided and orchestrated by entities, that is non-human beings, they have skin like us, they talk like us, or even if we have human beings who have this serpent, B-L-O-O-D, because of the rituals that they have performed, either way, something's not right. So again, earlier I did this video and then it just began to haunt me because Joe Biden is talking about the darkness again. I want you to hear this and I want to show you what I came up with, because the future past, that's what they do.
Thus, as he accepts his Lifetime Achievement Award in Boston. In over 50 years of elected public life, this is the worst I've seen it. Because truth be told, our very democracy is at stake in my view. Friends, I can't sugarcoat any of this. These are dark days.
These are dark days.
As he accepts his Lifetime Achievement Award in Boston.
He's going to say dark days.
In over 50 years of elected public life, this is the worst I've seen it. Because truth be told, our very democracy is at stake in my view. Friends, I can't sugarcoat any of this. These are dark days.
Friends, I can't sugarcoat any of this. These are dark days. You all who have been with me since my last channel, remember I did this video back in the day? On October 22nd of 2020, Joe Biden said, we're about to go into a dark winter. Even though many believe he was dealing with this, but he still said a dark winter. And now he's mentioning the word dark again. I'm going to strongly suggest to you guys that this is a warning. And I've been waiting on rapid fire events that could happen once they have a kickoff date. What if I told you the kickoff date will be 11/1? And what is 11/1? Snake eyes. Ever since Pope Francis died, I and Joe Aquaviva 222, again, I and Joe Aquaviva 222, we've been talking about this slit in a snake's eye. You see, because this snake was in the garden, and I believe we're back in that Garden of Eden. People, I believe he's speaking that we should prepare and brace ourselves for something. Now, what is that something? Well, he's got the Kennedy portrait right next to him, right? You know what happened to JFK? Although this is Ted, Joe is here to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's at the Kennedy Center. I get it. But did they have to have his picture right there? I don't think they could. Everybody knows they're at the Kennedy Center, so what's the sense of having it right there? I think they were sending us a message. Now, does it mean somebody's going to be taken out? I think it just means unalived, as in 6 feet under. Now, journey with me, because I got something to show you. Remember this here? They say this is the lone survivor of the Air India plane crash. Remember this guy? I did a lot of videos on it. He was in seat 11A. A being the first letter of the alphabet, so that's 111. Do you understand? He was in seat 111. And like I said, what he said here, it puzzled me. So I began to think about snake eyes, something dastardly coming. So we have him. And remember this here? I did a few videos on this, where it talked about on July 4th of this year in Texas. Remember that in the July 4th, they had the flood in Texas. See if we can find that here.
You know this flood was coming. Rest assured, no one knew this kind of flood was coming. We had flood.
They said they didn't know the flood was coming. Look in the mailbox, it says 111. What is 111? April 21st is the 111th day of the year. On April 21st, that's when the Pope died. April 21st. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's go down the road. I follow my thoughts, people, because that 111 has been, it's been peaking. The Pope died who was Catholic. Remember that. JFK was our first Catholic president. Joe Biden was our second Catholic president. And the Pope is Catholic. And he died on 4/21, which is the 111th day of the year. It's deep, y'all. Now look, 4/21/2025, that's the day the Pope died. 11/1/2025, snake eyes, 11/1. The difference is 6/14. What's 6/14? That's Trump's birthday. Is it possible that things begin to pop off or Joe expires on 11/1? I would not be surprised. He said dark days are coming. But Pearson, he just meant in the political system. No, I think he was being symbolic in relation to everything that has been brewing. Like I said, he's the main one. He's president number 46. 46 means chaos. 46 means chaos. I'm going to show you guys. In the gematria calculator, 46 means chaos. George Floyd, George Orwell, JFK, they all died at 46 years old. When you look at chaos, Joe Biden was the 46th president. And COVID-19, that causes chaotic behavior. Is it possible I've stumbled upon something and my spirit wouldn't let it go? Is Joe trying to tell us something's about to go down? Now let's go a little further. On 10/27/2025, that's when Biden just spoke. On 4/21/2025, that's when the Pope died. The difference is 6 months and 6 days. What's 6? Death means 6. You go 6 feet under when you die, don't you? When you're buried. Is that coincidence? And because it has 2, a 6 and a 6, does that mean 2 major figures are going to be taken out? Look, I'm just looking at the numbers, people. The Pope died on 4/21, 10/27. Biden just said what? Got some dark days ahead. 6/6. Is that 2 people going under soon? I'm asking. Now, let's switch to New York, because I've been saying that ever since this man said, if the leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, comes to New York and he goes to the United Nations to speak, this man says he's going to have him arrested. At that point, I started looking at this mayoral race a little bit different in relation to events that could possibly go sour. When I ran this video, I noticed that they showed him at 7:12, but he began to speak into the 7:13 mark. Now, what is 7:13? That's when Trump got hit in the head on July 13th of 2024. Is this coincidence that the last debate, you got the purple and the blue going on, Phoenician, and now he's speaking at the 7:13 mark? Come on, man. Check it out.
Just heard from the Republican candidate for mayor, and then we heard from Donald Trump's puppet himself, Andrew Cuomo. You can turn on TV any day of the week, and you will hear Donald Trump share that his pick for mayor is Andrew Cuomo. And he wants Andrew Cuomo to be the mayor, not...
You see it? 7:13. What are the odds that when this man speaks, it goes into the day that Trump got hit in the ear in Butler, Pennsylvania? People, this is deep. Is something about to happen in New York? I'm just asking. What are the odds it would happen at 7:13 p.m.? That's all I'm asking. Is Joe Biden trying to warn us? Some dark days are ahead. There's his birthday, like Luke 10:18, right? His birthday is 10:18. Like Akhenaten, the leader of Egypt, he was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. That's right, Akhenaten, who many say looks just like Barack Obama. Let's look at that. Pharaoh Akhenaten, 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. There he is there. And many people believe that this man looks just like Barack Obama. Now let's look at some receipts first. He was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty, 1018. Just like Zodami's birthday, right? So, do they look alike? Does Barack Obama look like him? How is that possible? What do you think? Put in the comment section, please. Also do the thumbs up. Now let me say this to you. Let's go a little bit further. That's his birthday. 10/18/2026 is his next birthday. October 27, 2025, Joe Biden spoke. The difference is 11/22. What is 11/22? That's the day that they popped Kennedy, on 11/22. This is why I follow my impulse. It's something about to go down. You got 6 feet. You got 6'6". Are 2 people about to get up out of here? I'm thinking Joe got to go first. He'll be unalive first. You see, because he paved the way for the problem. And I believe that Joe Biden and Trump are tied at the hip. So they both have to say Saranada at some point. But don't get bent out of shape. They're going to be somewhere golfing and partying and having fun. These will be lies from the pit of hell. They're not going anywhere. They need the chaos. Do you understand? Because that's what 46 means, as I showed you. It means chaos. And Joe, in my humble opinion, he had to warn us. He had to warn us. Let's listen again.
As he accepts his Lifetime Achievement Award in Boston. In over 50 years of elected public life, this is the worst I've seen it. Because truth be told, a very democracy is at stake in my view. Friends, I can't sugarcoat any of this. These are dark days.
These are dark days. All right, Joe. All right, Joe, these are dark days. Okay, if you take 11/11, the day that I said possibly, well, what is this, Pearson? 11/11 would be the funeral. If Joe's leaving on 11/1, the funeral is usually 10 days later. So the funeral, let's say it's hypothetically 11/11. Subtracted from Trump's last birthday, 6/14. The difference is 4/4. Barack Obama's was the 44th president. 4 months, 4 weeks. Is that coincidence? Then look, this is what he said. I can't sugarcoat this. These are dark days, President Joe Biden. 222 is the mark of the beast in the beast system, the Antichrist system. You can't get no darker than that, can you? What else we got? October 22nd, 2022. That's when he said it's going to be a long, dark winter. Remember that? So take 10/22, 2020, from 11/1, 2025, the Snake Eyes Day, the day that they will probably say Joe Biden has left the earth. The difference is 5/14. And what is 5/14? The fiasco that Trump been dealing with. On 5/14, 1948 is when Israel became a nation. And 12/17, what is that? 12/17. Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. 12/17, 1936. That's the Pope. That's his birthday. He's Catholic. JFK was Catholic. And Joe Biden is Catholic. December 17th, a Catholic just died. I'm sorry. On December 17, 1936, is the anniversary of a Catholic that just died. 12/17, the pontiff. Take his birthday, his last birthday would have been 12/17, 2025. From 11/1, the possible day that Joe Biden leaves the earth, the difference is 46. And Joe Biden is the 46th president. Tell me what you think. I want to get out in front of these things and let you guys know, because when this thing happens, I believe it's going to be multiple situations around the world. I'm looking at Joe Biden. I'm looking at King Charles. I'm looking at Donald Trump. I'm looking at all these cities having either the National Guard or the Army. I'm looking at a total transformation where the power will be issued to someone. First, I believe it will be to Kamala Harris, and next it will be to the Antichrist. What a situation to prepare for. Let's look at this here. 10/21. Let me see. Kamala Harris' birthday is 10/20. 10/20. You never know what we're going to find up here. In fact, feast your eyes on that. All day I get this. That's perfect. I'm getting this more and more. I'm going to record it. I'm going to record a video. See that? See the helicopter? See that chopper? I get this all day now. This has never happened in Chicago. I think they're preparing for something. Let me know what you think.